Hi, I'm Alan Kelly. I'm the senior colorist here at FILMLOOK Incorporated, and today we're going to take a look at a problem you may encounter using DSLRs. And this is what not to do when you're submitting a feature film for QC as well as for color correction. This is from a recent production that we assisted color correcting on, and I don't want to disparage the DP or the director, but they could have used a better camera as far as the format that they were using. They were using a DSLR, and because DSLRs tend to vary in quality as well as the build of the CMOS sensors and the lenses that you use with it, sometimes you get some anomalies. And unfortunately, in this example, we have anomalies that are all over the place. There's a little bit of a sharpness issue in the very outer reaches of the image, but more significantly is that we're having an issue with some color fringing. And I zoomed in a lot in order to kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about. As you can see on the railings here, there's a little bit of a red fringe, and if you move the picture over a little bit here, there's a little bit of a green fringe on the leading edge of these very bright bright objects. See, and as you can see them side by side. Here we have a kind of a magenta kind of fringe here on this side, as well as a green fringe on the other side. And it has to do with the way that the camera is processing images, as far as also the 420 color sampling that the DSLRs typically use in order to capture these images. And also it's the quality of the lens too, because oftentimes you're not going to have like a $10,000 lens on a camera like this, because why would you spend that much money or on renting that type of a lens? Why not just go out and shoot with a better format? So that's some of the things you got to be really careful with as far as when you're shooting with a particular camera, and to be aware of some of the shortcomings. Yeah, it's cheap to operate, cheap to rent, but sometimes you end up with some compromises. And try to assist fixing this, and we can go in and we can probably do a little bit of keying out of this fringe effect. Let me try that. Just kind of keying out the magenta out of that. Just bring down the saturation of it, and maybe even going in and fixing the green. Get that green fringe out, just kind of desaturate that as well. And you zoom out, and yeah, it looks a little better, but it's still a compromise. In this case, it would have been better if they shot with a better format camera, and they would have had fewer problems, headaches, QC issues, and that's something that you got to keep in mind. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.